Welcome to Pride Search 2025. We're playing Pride and gay-themed games. I lost my pride. Where is it? We gotta find it. Yesterday, we almost found it. I felt like we found it a little bit when we were playing Last of Us Left Behind. But today, we're gonna be playing some quirky games. Speed dating for ghosts. So let's just jump into it. Another visual novel, I guess. But it's slightly different. Look at it in all of its beauty. It's a strange, quirky little game for strange, quirky little people. And I'm all about that. Yes. Here we are. Speed dating for ghosts. It's a game about speed dating with ghosts. Let's do it. Oh, hello there. Hi. You must be here for speed dating. Yes, I am. My name's Fran. Hi, Fran. I run this little operation. It's nice to meet you, Fran. You seem nice. You're a nice one. Aw, thank you. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones. Am I a ghost? Am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead? I'm sure I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm not dead. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. I could imagine. I know all about being Aloney. It's been pretty difficult, or I like being alone? That's a good question. I'm gonna turn my cursor on real quick so you guys can actually see my mouse. There we go. Boop. Back in. Yeah. Boop. Okay. It has been pretty difficult. It has? Yes. Yes, it has. Wonderful. That doesn't seem very nice. Why are you happy with my misery? Then let's get started. Okay, she don't care. We got 3 rooms set up, okay? Each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Makes sense. Doesn't it, though? I mean, yeah. Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. I understand the concept of speed dating, lady. You don't need to explain it to me. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings. Yeah, and then you switch. You switch seats, yeah. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. And if they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? Sounds great. I can't wait. Neither can I. First things first, though. Choose your room. The room of palms, the room of liars, the room of black. This one. This isn't really a room at all. More of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Growing? Something's growing? Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants, drying and rotting in the sun. What fruit these plants produce shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. Wish I could see it. I just see a bowl with flowers. The crickets are chirping. And well beyond the garden, a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. Friend? More? Question mark? The bell rings and the ghost appears. Hi. Ooh! I'm a ghost! Ooh! Do I ooh back? I'm oohing back. Ooh! Lol. Yep. Wait. LOL! Oh, you're quirky. I like you. Isn't it great being dead? I mean, I guess. I mean, if life is suffering, then what is death, you know? I guess it's pretty neat. Alright. Right. Being dead is the best way to live. Like, maybe? I'm Drea. I'm, like, dead, obviously. You gotta have more going on than just that. Nice to meet you. Psh. Square. Hey, I'm cool. You don't have to be all judgmental. Sure you are. Oh, you mean. That's not your Pontiac in the parking lot. Don't insult my vehicle. What's wrong with my car, huh? It's a moonfire. Who are you trying to fool with that spoiler? How dare you? Not me. Deads drive the worst cars. You got some self-hate going on here. It's like you die and you instantly forget how to live. Damn. Drea looks around. I mean, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotting garden is a good place to pick up. And yet you're here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Ever tried dating ghosts in the wild? Can't say I have. They all just contort and wail. And not in a good way. What are you into? Boobies! Ha! Well, I don't have those, so this isn't gonna work out. No, but seriously. I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses who carry their own heads. A shadow refused to let me look directly at him. I hate it when other shadows do that. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me. Damn. Socially awkward. I'm still not used to any of this. When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked. Damn. Jerks everywhere. Never enough money. The jerks got the money. It'd be all, the best way to die is now. Before death does me in, it should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know. But now that I am dead, it just feels right. Like maybe it was meant to be. Which I guess makes sense, since we all die in junk. Okay, well, they're an interesting person. Ankler Ghost rang the bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit. They are fascinating. A fascinating individual. Another ghost appears. Hello there. I'm Hottie? Haiti? You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. I know all about being shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home. Yeah, I don't like leaving my house. It's scary. To see a new face. That is nice. I'm curious. The home? I haunt the old folks' home. Ah, where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die. Did they treat you poorly? I wouldn't say poorly. The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. Residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death. How do you help an old folks home as a ghost? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals. Ring a nurse when needed. Tuck residents in at night. Aww. In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. There is more, I say. Damn. Very different outlook than the last person. Just you wait. That's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. Do you have fun, though? By all means, have fun. Lord knows I try. And eternity means you could see every movie you missed. Sneak into every Broadway show. I personally don't find the time, though. There's too much to do. Sometimes I think it would be easier if I had someone to help me when things get tough. Were you alone when you were alive? No, I had a partner. Milton. He's still alive, actually. A resident at the home. Ah, that's why she keeps going back. Well, I guess that's our time. I suppose I'll see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. What a nice lady. Another ghost. Okay. Dot. He only stares. What big eyes you have. Hi? What is it you require? Companionship? You will not receive companionship from me. I bring only pain. Like a memory that haunts. Like a curse. Who are you? My name? I am unknowable. The shadow of a shadow. You can call me Gary. Hi, Gary. This is who I was. Who I used to be. Tell me about Gary. Gary was a simple man. An accountant. Common. Gary liked the patter of rain. Baseball games and decaffeinated tea. What happened to Gary? The ghost's eyes grow wide. What a wonderful droning sound you have. Great background noise. He breathes in deeply, remembering something horrible. What's wrong? The knife! I still feel the blade! The life draining out! Emptied! An empty space. Where once there was something. Now cobwebs. A draft. I'm so sorry, but also, who killed you? I do not remember. Can you help me remember? The bell rings. Your time with Gary ends before you have a chance to answer. Perhaps if you get to know Gary a little better, you can help him. Help him remember how he died. One way to spend an evening. Now I must choose, or is there more? The second round. Oh, okay, I can keep... I forgot there's 2 rounds. Everybody's so flippin' gloomy here. I think you're projecting. I keep thinking, who died? Ha ha. Everyone died. That's the joke. You know that's the joke, right? Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give them something to be afraid of. Maybe. Like you're gonna do better than me here. Damn, you suck. Or anywhere. Most ghosts are sad as heck. Or boring. Lots of boring ones, too. Do you know a lot of ghosts? Mostly ones I meet at punk shows. It's great because you never need a ticket. So why are you here then? I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. Doesn't seem like it. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember, I like doing those things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. They got issues. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something. What exactly do you have in mind? I need to know. You'll see. Well, now I'm curious. Oh, this game is not 45 minutes. This game is gonna be all day. Yet again, they've done it to me. How long to beat says 45-minute game. Lies. Lies. Hello again. How is the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be? There are some weirdos here. Weirdos? That's not very nice. Now is it? Even the living are a little weird. The dead, well, just look at me. I look like cotton balls. I suppose you're right. You're darn right I'm right. I've been around the bend, lived longer, and most of the other ghosts here have been dead. I know a thing or two. Even still, dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. She looks around the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? I'm not sure yet, but I'll put I love gardening. Never much cared for flowers. They're beautiful, but they sure don't last. Vegetables are where it's at. I love ones that grow like the dickens. Squash, snap peas, spaghetti squash vines are thick and sharp. They'll choke other plants if you're not careful. What about spinach? Spinach is a fun one. If you stay on top of harvesting the baby leaves, a plant will produce for months. But if you neglect it, spinach will run wild and grow bitter. Now that we're ghosts, I know we don't need to eat. Still, I like to grow food. Help something live, you know? These people are fascinating. Oh, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'll be honored if you join me. It's not as exciting as a date other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last. That sounds wonderful. I'm pleased that you agree. I'll meet you at Queen. Oh no, I said yes. Sorry if that's a little early. My best self before noon. Well, now I have to go because I promised. Aw. How did I become the third wheel? How did you die? Let's focus on you for now. That's it. Fair. That is fair. I only recall shivers of my last moments alive. Emotions, work, a shadow along the wall. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together. Tell me about the shadow. Was he hot? Shadow was long. Dark. Was he handsome? But familiar. It crept along the wall. It crept through the office as we worked at night. It came for me. It has a name. Why can't I remember its name? Gary's eyes looked so threatening when you first met him. Now they look sort of sad. Maybe we should go to your old office. I haven't been back. As much as there's something drawing me to that place, there's more pushing me away. You could do it. Your optimism. It is rare among our kind. I still feel the blade. The life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together, we will discover why. Damn it, now I'm like torn. Gary left a strange transit map left behind. Routes you've never seen. A certain stop is circled. Damn. I want to do both of them. All right. The old lady is meeting her husband. So I feel like he's going to go and then she's going to be happy. So she doesn't actually need me. Like, yes, she needs support, but like she can handle it. And Gary needs to solve his murder. That feels like more important. So I'm going to do the Gary thing. Oh, oops. Just click. Bam. You arrive at the bus stop where Gary asked to meet. The last bus went by hours ago. Still, there are other ghosts waiting for something. One natters to herself like a squirrel. Another is on the ground, arms around his knees, rocking back and forth. The third ghost has his back turned, staring silently into the darkness. It's Gary! Oh, poor Gary. He's got a bow tie on. Cute. I wore a bow tie. You look nice. I wish to look respectable. One must look respectable when meeting one's end, even for the second time. Also, I thought you would like it. I love it. Aww. He briefly smiled. We are going to the place where I died. The office where I work.
This game is connected to KH confirmed BTW. Howdy Aloney.
Howdy. Kingdom Hearts. Darkness. Yes. The office where I worked as an accountant. So yeah, we're playing this game. It's great. I'm doing great. I'm dating this ghost man. Under the tracks, where the trains grind and the walls shake. The dead end of a crooked drive. Sounds spooky. Yes, spooky. A dim purple light washes over Gary's face. Purple. The dead of night bus. The dead of night bus has arrived. The bus is not sanctioned by any city. Its driver is a wisp, a fragment of a broken spirit, trained to perform repetitive tasks. You and the other ghosts get on the bus. There is no fare. You've all paid the price. That's ominous. I guess it's because we're dead. That's the price.
The all power of Darkness. In Maleficent voice.
The office is just as I remember it. I sat in that corner. Accounting is not thrilling work, but it can be exceptionally busy. Papers on Gary's old desk are carefully stacked. Seems like he liked to keep things orderly. My partner's desk, always a mess. Papers and rotting food covering every inch of the other desk. Service. Beg your pardon? Service was my partner. Service Gelk. What was he like? I worked with the man for 16 years.
Okay, enough of the KH propaganda. How are you, Aloney? And is this a visual novel?
Yes, this is a visual novel about dating a bunch of ghosts, and I am great. At first, for a bank, we were miserable. So we struck out on our own. Gary sits at the service's desk. He turns on the desk lamp to get a better look at the papers. He was a friend, question mark? Or you make a good partner? You'd make a good partner. I tried my best. I wish I could stay the same for service. He was a thief. Oh no. The green and gold lamp collecting dust on Service's desk casts a long shadow. The shadow begins to move. It creeps along the wall until it hangs squarely over Gary. Wait. Have they been reunited? He was telling our clients they owed money. Money they did not owe. He would pocket it for himself. Small amounts, so I would not notice. Oh no, did your business partner murder you? 15 years together? Holding hands and kissing? But even small numbers do add up. Gary struggles to stand. He seems troubled by something. When I confronted him, there was a fight. In his room? Yes. I killed him. What? Oh God. I still feel the blade, the knife in my hand. I looked for gloves, bleach. I found them, but I could not hide what I'd done. Instead, I called the police. Sitting quietly in the dark, I waited for them to arrive. When the officers knocked on the door, I was so scared. They warned me, but I couldn't let them go. I couldn't let go of the weapon. Frozen in place right there in our office. They shot me where I stood. Oh, man. I didn't see that shit coming. I died here, same as Service. Oh, my God. You're a monster. You didn't mean to. At least you know. At least you know how you died. I am haunted by an act of vengeance, not a need for it. I am sorry for bringing you here. I am sorry I am not good. You're a good ghost, Gary. I am not, but now that I know what I have done, I will carry it with me, atone. Perhaps then I will be good, a good ghost. Gary is gone. The office is darker now. On the wall you see a portrait, two smiling men, Service and Gary, the day they opened their firm. The office begins to shake as the first train of the day rolls by overhead. But the pictures stay fixed on the wall. Damn! This game is intense. Alright. Next. Hello, yes. Welcome again. You can go right in. Oh, that was new dialogue. Alright. I want to see what happened to the old lady. It's gonna make me cry. Do I have to go through all the dates again? Speed dating rounds have wrapped up, but some ghosts are still hanging around. Ooh, you can just go straight to the date. Huh. That's nice. Normally you have to, like, get to know them and then you pick which date you want. That's awesome. Old lady, let's go to the old folks' home. You arrive at Queen Mary's to meet Haiti for your date. It's 7:04 a.m. You're a little late. Looking around, this could be a nursing home. Could be any nursing home. Yellowed walls, stained drop ceilings. Supply carts line the corridors alongside the odd empty IV stand. The sun's not quite up, but the residents sure are. Walking the halls to get a bit of exercise. Chatting over weak decaf in the dining room next to the reception. You came. Yep, I'm here. Welcome to Queen Mary's, my home. What do you think? It's nice. Isn't it though? I just love it here. These are my people. Old people. Behind Haiti, an old woman hangs up the lobby phone. The woman begins to cry. Her son, probably making more excuses not to visit. Damn, dude. Do I have to sign in? Can we do anything? Not unless you possess her son and march his sorry butt down here. Please don't actually do that. It won't help. Besides, there's someone I want you to meet. She floats down the left corridor. All the corridors look the same, but she knows exactly where she's going. I mean, yeah, she's here all the time. You pass a number of open doors, glancing inside. Some residents watch TV from their beds. Others just stare out the windows or at the walls. Most rooms are bare. A few are decorated. There are tall plants, fine wood furniture. In one room, you spot a record collection. Essential possessions transplanted to make this place feel more like home. At the far end of the long hallway, Hades stops and turns to you. So I know this is probably obvious, but we're here to see Milton. Yeah, I know. Your husband. He was my partner for 47 years. If you think I'm a firecracker, Milton's all sparks. You'd like him, I think. He's been doing worse lately. How can I help? I've been spending a lot of time here. It has him concerned. Milton says I'm hanging on to the past. He wants me to make friends who are more like me. Ghosts, he means. I want to show him that I met a good one. I want him to meet you. It will make him so happy. She turns to go into Milton's room. Good morning, Millie. Inside is an empty bed, neatly made. Milton is gone. No! 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 She frantically searches the room. She spots the chart at the foot of the bed. This says he had an aneurysm. He's taken to the hospital. She looks to you with fear in her eyes. I have to go. I understand. So sorry about this. It's just, I need to go see him. Would you please come with me? Of course. Thank you so much. I like that. I know this is a lot to ask, but I'm scared to do this alone. Damn. This game is intense. We arrive at the hospital. She floats behind the reception counter to locate Milton's room. Second floor, intensive care.
The drama.
I know. Milton's room is dim. A really old man with a thick mustache lies in bed, motionless. It's quiet except for the steady whoosh and click of the machine by his side. A ventilator connected to a tube run down his throat. The machine is breathing for him. No! Milton! She looks around as if he might have already left his body. They were supposed to let him go. She looks at Milton's chart. It says he was found unresponsive, no signs of brain activity, but I still feel his presence. Don't you? Oh no, euthanasia. I feel it. But where is he? Is he lost somewhere? Is he trapped in there? Oh, Milton! His sister has the power of attorney. He didn't want this. He signed a DNR. He didn't want this. She looks up. I'm sorry I dragged you here. I know this might be quite awkward, if you don't mind. I'd like to be alone with Milton now. I understand. Thank you for understanding. You step into the hall to leave. You can hear Hades saying something at Milton's bedside. There's so much more, my love. Just you wait. That can't be the end. No! The drama! Damn. Okay. Next room, I guess. Hello again. It's nice to see you. Put your name down. You could go right in. We could go back and finish the room. There is another person in there, but...
The drama AAAs, I feel like I just watched the cliffhanger of a soap opera.
Exactly. You know what? I want new room. Liars. The instrument, not a person. The room of liars looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There's a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couples' 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn plush stacking chairs are set on either side of the lacquered oak tables. In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. New ghosts, baby. Aw. I already love you. Ah! A ghost. Oh god! Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not used to it either. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except, this isn't life. Post-life. I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing. Listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. Damn. What does that mean? Take it one step at a time. Steps, yeah. That's a good one. Took me forever to learn just how to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up after I died, I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down into the bedrock. It was so dark. Damn. Trauma? That sounds awful. It was. I never forgot the confusion. The helplessness. I seized up.
Somebody call Melinda Gordon.
It was like my whole body became corporeal, not flesh, just like, you know, if you concentrate, you could pick up objects like that. Except I was the object, and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock. How did you get out? Pulled myself up, away from the heap below. Sort of clawed my way to the surface, through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Ah! Oh, that was the bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Man, everybody in this game is traumatized. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. They will be. Another ghost appears. I know about this man. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. The name's Spooky Peter. Tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I do okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Ha! It's hard to tell if you coughed or if you laughed. You definitely are spooky. Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back as long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 1965 or 1665.
Spooky Peter's a real asshole.
Yeah. I thought the plague was earlier. Like he's lying about the plague. The Black Death came in waves. Lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. The last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you could tell when it's me. The top hat. The fear. All hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. Are you the devil? Just one of his helpers. You could be too. There's something in your eyes. A potential. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? I can pull my face off. That's true. Like right here, look. See? Did I do good? Not working. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it works. See? Did I do good? That spooky enough for you? Spooking like that may shock them, but there ain't no art to it. I don't know. I think it's pretty artistic. You go all the way. The living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spooking the stuff that eats you, at you. Makes you doubt what you hear or see. Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? What else you got? Slow down there, bedsheet. Learning to spook 'em takes time. If a legendary spooking is what you're after. And Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak. You'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spooking is in the details. What a fascinating teacher. As much he could teach me. Means to move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. Last ghost, please. Dust on the table now. Another ghost appears. Want to make some money? Maybe. What maybe? Is it a yes or a no? How though? Not so fast. Let me feel this out first. You could be a narc. What? I'm not a narc. That's exactly what narcs say. I'm just fooling. No narc would dress like that. Are you insulting me and my outfit? I could change it. Could get a different one. But okay, I guess I mean, okay, I guess I don't look like a policeman. That's good. This is a singles mixer, sir? Yes, it certainly is. I am looking for eligible, accomplices. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks, don't judge. It's nice to meet you. Don't be making this personal. We rob a bank together, that's it. No more contact. At least not for a couple of months. What if I want to rob more? Whoa, let's start with one. If it goes off without a hitch, then maybe we go serial. The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers. But you can't see a ghosty. We can walk right in and float that money right out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. But why? There's no such thing as a perfect crime. True facts. But nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. Seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified. I guess there's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. Round 2, baby. The other ghosts. Holy, they were awful. Leon's just a creep, and Spooky Peter, that name is earned. Oof. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kaio. Sorry. Spooky Peter has been around. Yeah, no need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. Yeah, me too, for real, for real. Social situations are tough. Mm-hmm. Very. This one especially. Aw, I thought I was inviting and cool. Spooky Peter has been around. I think he's actually just dust. My rule. Never trust anyone who wears a hat. Uh-oh. What about like a head tie thing? Is that cool? Stuff he said to me. The hairs behind your neck know me. It's best to hide in the corner of their eye. He's what I was afraid of as a kid. He said he's been in books. I believe it. The man's almost theatrical. Reminds me of a character actor playing the devil on stage. I totally see it. I'm not a confident person, but I'm rarely wrong. You should stay away from him. You're not like these other ghosts. Sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean. I've never seen Videodrome. I've heard it's good. Long live the new flesh. Ha! You know it. Sometimes I feel like a VCA. VCR, that's what it was. The font sometimes throws me off. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell. I still have my VCR. That is true. I do have a VCR right behind me, actually. We can find some new stories. Maybe. We could just rewatch old ones. You missed things the first time. So, do you want to hear how I died? If you want to talk about it. Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies. He's perfect. He's anxious and he worked in film. It's like looking into a mirror. Working my way towards a PhD. In debt. Always pretty sad. Yep. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. I know how to swim. I could teach you how to swim. You see where this is going? I drowned. Me too. I did once. I lived though. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box. Under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper. Oh, that's worse because they were drowning. Now they're drowning underground. That's bad. Like I told you before, I hate thinking about it. Why do I always dwell on the bad stuff? Well, that would be depression and anxiety. And trauma. What's your favorite food? Well, you are dead. The ultimate downer. I promise I can be fun. What should we do after this? We could go see a movie. Go swimming is the cruelest shit I've ever seen in my life. We can go see a movie. I do love movies. Yes, me too. This is not a great first date. Why isn't it? It's a perfect first date. Sitting quietly in the dark before we watch a movie. I need to get to know you better. Be sure you're watch a movie with me material. We could go to an art gallery. Art galleries depress me. Half the art is super sad. And all of it's better than anything I could do. Which just reminds me that I wasted my life. Damn! You really are me. So I'm gonna say no to art. Tell you what, I'll come up with something. Something a little different. Hopefully. That sounds good. Yay! Look at him! Look at that face! I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. I love you. See you after we're done. Back to Spooky Peter. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? I want to know it all. In time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing above all else. Patience. What spooks Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. What kind of beasts? The domestics. Hounds, felines. You're scared of cats? Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be all changing about, announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Cats, they can see Spooky Peter. They know I'm there. If I hide in the closet, they'll scritch and scratch at the door. Start yawning, yowling. Even run around in the dark. To wake the owner, I wager. It's trouble, let me tell you. A real impediment. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. Are you okay? Pay no rattle, the rattle no mind. I died with it. Oh, that's sad. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this, but the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking in. That's fascinating. I want to go to the mirror world. You fancy another lesson? Come on by the edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. I'd like that. Maybe you'll think you'll like it. Seeing it's another thing entirely. Some things spook even Spooky Peter. What a fascinating man. True Renaissance man. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me. While I get the third ghost to watch the door. No, while I get a third ghost to watch the door. You know what bank? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Bored tellers. Lots of older customers. Would be a great place to hit. How do we get inside? Leon pulls out some graphing paper. I drew the layout in pencil. Probably didn't need so much detail since we're going into the front door. I love cartography. I love making maps for Dungeons & Dragons. I just figured it's best to be prepared. I always keep a graphing notebook in my pocket. Wait, does this mean you're interested? No promises yet. It's something. So after we get in the bank, oh man, think fast. We got company. Uh-oh. Leon frantically puts away the graphic paper. So then I says to the priest, what are you two talking about over here? Oh, hey, friend. How's it hanging? We've had complaints, Leon, about my cologne. You know what about. I promise I don't. I'm just looking for love. Just like all the other ghosts. Just like my friend here. Fran stares at Leon. Like she'll see the truth in his eyes. Fine. But I'm watching you. Both of you. She knows we're criminals. That one was close. Thanks for not ratting me out. No problem. Good feeling about this. We're gonna be rich. I don't need the money. The thrill, then. I've been chasing thrills all my life. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Stole my first car a year later. I hit convenience stores, drive-ins, even held a laundromat once. I threw my back out carrying all those quarters. Why did you steal? More like, why do I steal? It made more sense than other work. Getting robbed by the man, legally, you know? Yeah, fuck capitalism, eat the rich, I understand. Now, I steal because I can turn invisible. Used to dream of a power like that. It would have kept me out of a lot of jail. I've robbed 5 banks in all when I was alive. Spent the rest of my life behind bars. How did you die? Prison's a hard place, especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty. Well, I know who I'm gonna be with. Thanks. That's our time. You heard my pitch? Gotten to know me a little more than I like. So what do you say? Turn him in. Turn him down. Help him out. I'll help him out. Yes. I'll be at this branch at this time. Slides you a slip of paper. It's been a slice. Okay, now I must choose. I must choose one. Clearly Kaio, like 100%. They might be the love of my life. You meet Kaio the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? Definitely. What? I said I'm nervous too. Hold on a second. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So what were you saying? Were those headphones plugged in? I'm too nervous. If you're nervous, maybe I'm right to be nervous too. They love me. Oof. You ready to go? Sure am. The middle of nowhere, not literally. I know, 'cause we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me. Kaio takes you into the woods. Deep into the trees, far from any paved roads. Did you know I make greeting cards for ghosts to give other ghosts? Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. That sort of thing. It's just a hobby. Hobbies are the best. You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. A few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves, with branches like like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through. Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds. I listen to music. There aren't many souls here, just the birds and the wind. I see why you like it. I could be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me it's okay to be sad sometimes. That's a nice way to put it. It's exhausting to worry like I do, but I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Damn, that's deep. Sadness is a real thing. As real as we are, anyway. So I embrace it. Looks out onto the frozen lake. Come with me. I want to show you something. Kyle leads you away from the lake toward a pocket of trees. Hiding among the poplars and pines is an old house, The wood is gray and brittle. The roof collapsed long ago. This house is a tiny thing. When I was standing, it had just a single room. No, when it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned. Left to fall apart. Left among the trees. Now it's my home. Taking me to your house on first date. Damn. Love what you've done with it. I would never change a thing. It's perfect. They're leading me back out in the cold, back to the edge of the frozen lake. This is as far as I'll ever go, as I will ever go now. And you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. That's it? Damn. Okay. They really know how to just end it. They're just like, bam, it's done. Alright, I have to see what's going on with everybody else, though. Alright. I gotta see Spooky Peter's stuff. I gotta see what he's up to. You arrive for your date with Spooky Peter, and a hall of mirrors in the roadside carnival. The clown's face, all smiles and menace, watch over the entrance. Welcome to my home. Inside are twisted corridors lined with mirrors. With only a straight reflection, it's especially disorienting to navigate these halls. Spooky Peter leads you to a specific mirror taller than the others. The mirror's face is concave, as if to pull in everything around it. We are going into this mirror. Follow him. Mirror time. Together you step inside the mirror. Welcome to the mirror world. It is, or as it's known here, Dromolomert. It's the mirror world backwards. That's the mirror world spelled backwards, see? Do you see the eerie green? Eerie green, huh? Yes, I see it. That's what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes on an eerie green. The more times the reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like this. That is pretty green. Thank you. Good. Do not be afraid. Nothing here can hurt you. In the mirror world, the physical laws are upended. Am I really here? Or am I over here? Or am I over here? Perhaps it is all of the above. Or even nowhere at all. That is amazing. I thought you might be impressed. I have practiced these skills for ages, centuries. It is not easy being green. Now come with me. The spooking hour approaches. That's 3 a.m. in case you're wondering. Where are we going? We are headed to the brownstone. A walk up I know quite well. A second floor apartment in a house going on 100 years. A student of the arts named Paul has moved in. He heard the rumors. The house is haunted, they say. He ignored them. The cost was worth the fear. Together, you and Spooky Peter fly through the void, passing through countless mirrors in reverse, each peering into a life still being lived. Each mirror in the living world is actually a door. Staring into one long enough in the dark, or saying a spirit's name 3 times, that's like knocking. After a short trip through oblivion, you arrive at your particularly decorative mirror. A splendid haunt. I want to be a ghost. This sounds awesome. Spooky Peter leads you through the mirror glass into the long hall lined with bricks on one side. There are still boxes in the hall. The mirror you step through is propped up against the wall. At the far end is a massive kitchen with original marble tile that does well to hide its age. Just like him. Paul is sleeping. Let's get to spooking. Spooky Peter leads you through the closed bedroom door, where a man in his 20s is sound asleep on a mattress. He is snoring loudly. Spooky Peter floats to one shadowy corner by the open window and then motions for you to do the same. The curtain flaps over Peter's shadowy visage. He stands silently, hat bent slightly forward. My spirit. He's just standing there. Should we shake the bed? Patience, protege. The aim is to be a presence, not a threat. Spooky Peter stands motionless for several minutes. Wait, no, 40 minutes. 40 minutes of doing nothing but standing there. Finally, he moves away from the corner. Watch, protege, as I tighten the knot. Spooky Peter sinks into the hardwood floor. The old wood lets out a loud creak, creak, creak. As steady as a pulse. Paul is still snoring. Peter moves into the ceiling. Starts to scratch. Scritch, scratch, scritch. Like raspy breaths, Paul is still snoring. Peter is starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and peeks in his ear. Some sort of orange foam. It obstructs his ear canal. Oh my god, he has earplugs on. Preventing him from hearing us. Again, I am thwarted by the progress of man. This is pointless, or scratch on the wall. This is pointless. This is plenty. If you spook them right, they won't even know it. They'll just feel it vaguely. Make them look behind them. Run up the basement stairs. Anything more would be vulgar. Anything more would be irresponsible. You still have much to learn. Another day, perhaps. Spooky Peter leads you back into the hallway mirror. Back through his weird mirror world of his. A fractal realm on the dull side of the Tane. What he said. Eventually, you reach the mirror that leads back to where you came in. Well, this is me. Thank you for your company. This was fun. I am pleased. Before we return to the physical world, I should warn you. Time behaves differently in the mirror world. What may have felt like hours was in fact years. A decade has passed since we began this date. I speak in jest. That worried me for a second. It's barely been the length of a talkie. The look of fear on your face. Spooky Peter spooked you good. He tips his hat to say goodbye. My spirit. More dust falls off the brim. Guess I'll be seeing you. A breeze picks up and the rest of him blows away. Sorry about this one. Well, interesting. I thought he would be scarier. Not super scary. We must rob a bank now. It's bank robbing time. It's morbid time, guys. It's time to morb all over this bank. I guess it's time to rob a bank. Leon said to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on 4th. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Once they notice they've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead. Hopefully. Ghost police. I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. The others are supposed to be here. Maybe they're just late. I sure hope so. Without them, we're down a lookout. And our guy on the inside, Who else did you recruit? Or, you know, what's my role? You'll be coming in with me. The score is in there. It'll take more than one ghost. I need your hands full and your mouth shut. Oh, good. Here comes Carl. Hey, this is Carl's bad. Our token breather. No offense. None taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out. We got a living person to help us steal. So how's it going? You're alive? Yes. And you can see us? Of course. I've been seeing ghosts all my life. No one believes me. I'm pretty jealous of you ghosties. No responsibilities, just floating around. Not a care in the world. It's pretty sweet. Someday. Carl's the man on the inside. I'm a teller at this bank. I know the combo to the safe and where the cameras are pointed. Why rob your own bank? I hate them. They need to pay. Is your boss mean? No, not really. Mr. Peterson's actually pretty great. He even gave me last week off. My mom was visiting. So why rob them? They wouldn't give me a loan for my vape store. Damn, those monsters. Jerks. So I'm just gonna take the money. Live my dream. My vape dream. All banks are bad. Satan's in suits. No offense. None taken. And speak of the devil. How do you do? Spooky Peter? In the flesh, so to speak. We met in the room of liars, same as you. When I told him I robbed banks, he immediately said he was in, before he even heard the plan. Always looking to get my beak wet, so to speak. Oh, he's like a plague doctor. I didn't catch that before. Here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door. Watch for trouble. Should be smooth sailing. They closed 6 hours ago, and there's no security tonight. I saw to that. What happened to Winston? Who? The security guard. He's taking some time off. Oh, good. Winston works so hard, he could use a break. And that's what he got. A break. Oh, no. Let's get this train rolling. Follow me. Carl pulls out some keys and unlocks the front door. Though alive, he's already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears into the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter like he's in some heist flick. Leon floats right through the door. You catch up to him around the corner by a heavy-looking door. This is the vault. Can't we just go through it? Of course we can, but the money in there can't. If we want to get anything out of there, we still need to open the door. And that's where I come in. Let's do this. Carl goes to work on the door. I think the code was no. Oh shit, he doesn't remember. You gotta be kidding me, Carl. That's the whole reason you're here. I know the code like the back of my car, which is where I sleep. Not because Sherry kicked me out. Anyway, before I punch it in, you gotta promise me something. You promise you won't take all the cash and then leave me here or pull any other ghost tricks. Carl, buddy, pal. You know what they say about honor and thieves? There's no honor among thieves? I don't, actually. then we're good. Just open the door already. Oh no, we're gonna ruin this guy's life. Carl opens the vault door. Inside is a wall of safety deposit boxes, each individually locked. And that's it. That's it? There's no money, guy. Where's the money? I expected like a pile of it. It doesn't work like that. I really should have cased this place myself. Grab a key, open a box. 13C. Inside are some official looking papers, lawyer documents, and an ornate vanity mirror set in 14 karat gold. It looks old, needs a good polish, but it's still beautiful. On the back, an inscription is etched in gold. Here's looking at you, Millie. Love H. Oh my god. Time to be moving. I spotted a patrol outside. I think they saw some movement in here. Oh, police siren sounds off. A warning, maybe. There's our cue. Give Spooky Peter the mirror. Why, that's a mighty fine gift. Could come in handy. Watching the law eat our dust. We better scramble. Everyone makes it out safe thanks to Spooky Peter's keen eye. Leon instructs the crew to lie low for a bit. Really, only Carl needs to worry. Good job in there. Just abandoned him. Things might have gone differently if you let Carl fiddle with the cameras. Oh, shit. It wasn't the greatest haul, but hey, how many ghosts can say they robbed a bank? Did I just ruin Carl's life because I didn't let him mess with the cameras? My choices actually mattered? Can I do it again? Or have I failed? The room is now empty. Oh my god, I ruined his life. That's actually really fucking cool. That you have to reset the save to do that. Alright, well, last room. The Room of Palms. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors, spare walls with odd religious print framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation. Hum and dim. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set for the next spaghetti supper. They work well, ending well enough for today's speed dating. Okay. Gotta be honest. Was told game gay. Haven't met many gays. The bell rings. A ghost appears. Speaking of the devil. Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. You're not bad yourself. Right. Isn't it cool we say the age we died? Makes dying young a little better. You're not even gonna ask my name. Why are you speed dating? I can tell how you died. You got hit in the head with a football. You're probably thinking, what's this hunk of man doing here? I feel you. Even hunks need a little help sometimes. It's been a while since I bit it. Still haven't found the one, you know? Who's the one, you know? I've tried mixers, personal ads. Beefy Boy seeks nice ghosts for some one-on-one. Nothing doing. So I figured I'd give this a go. It seemed fun. How'd you end up a ghost? Oh, wow. So, long story. I was a wide receiver in high school. Makes sense. Got real good. When it came time for college, bam, full scholarship. But football's rough. When you catch passes like I did, you take a lot of blows. Heh. Take a lot of blows, huh? After a while, I started getting headaches. I get dizzy just standing up. Crush syndrome, man. But I kept playing. Had to. I mean, these were my best years until one day. Intracranial hematoma. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, now I'm here. And we get to meet. So it's not that bad. Not all bad. Try not to let how I died define me. I try not to let how I died define me. So many ghosts have sad stories. I want to make the best of this. Have some fun. Be the best Riley I can be. It's just hard to figure out what that means. I wish ghosts didn't care so much about labels. It's just like when we were alive. Everyone's always telling me who I was without bothering to learn who I am. I love you. That's really deep. So who are you? I'm still figuring that out. Without my division high receiving yards and all the cheering in the stands, who is Riley? Right? Someone with heart. That's what Coach would always tell me. You've got heart, Riley. Hold on to that, kid. Maybe he was on to something. Oh, I can't wait to see him again. The bell rings. Oh, snap. Halftime. Guess we'll call timeout. Let's keep this going in the second half. Another ghost appears. Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. Nice to meet you. It is. That's a surprise. I'm Vera. That or the lady in smoke. That's what the ghost hunters call me. Ghost hunters? Living weirdos trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives him too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzer condominiums on the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up, rich fools at night, shrouded in gray smoke, jangling pennies, wailing, pay the price. Junk like that. That's pretty cool. Thanks, hun. Spend lots of time working on it. I like when they choke on the smoke, choke themselves awake, then they see me floating in the foot of their bed, looking ready for a funeral. It works, except when the smoke alarm goes off. Then it's not as scary. You should disconnect the alarm. Ha! Why didn't I think of that? Why does a ghost like you need a place like this? Loneliness. I hear you. I'm about as lonely as a lost shoe. Just as useless, too. You get used to it. Also, you never get used to it. We can be lonely together. Whoa there. Ease up on the throttle. We just met. Just not that I don't appreciate the thought. Guess that's the bell. You have to pick this up later. See ya. Is this what dating is actually like? Seems fun. What are you? Hey. Hi. I'm Stephanie. But you can call me Steph. Everybody does. Hi, Steph. Hey. Oh gosh, I'm nervous. Never done anything like this before. I spent like an hour putting on this face this morning. Ha! Because it's a mask. I know that feeling. I put on a mask all the time too. You look nice. Thank you. That's sweet of you to say. What brings you to speed dating? I've been single for a while. At first, it was great. I did what I wanted to. I taught myself some Japanese, played my clarinet every day without fail, allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much. I know what you mean. I resisted trying stuff like this. Speed dating is so awkward. Like, what do you say? My name's Steph and I play the clarinet. My name's Steph and I teach myself Japanese. What if you think my hobbies are bad? What if you think I'm a weirdo? When you only have so much time to talk, the first thing you say makes all the difference. First impressions are overrated. You say that, but there's still gonna be that moment. The first time we see one another. The first time we hear each other speak. Those moments set the tone. Everything else is either validating that initial impression or trying to subvert it. You're already surprising me. I am? I mean, that's great, right? I'd rather be surprising than a bore. Tell me about learning Japanese. I thought I'd pick it up easy, since it's so far removed from English, but there's such an art to drawing the characters. But there are so many. First you learn hiragana, and those are the basic characters for sounds. Then katakana, for words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all those, I thought I was getting pretty good. Then came kanji. There are thousands of kanji characters. It's overwhelming. I mean, you have an eternity to learn. If only. I'll die before I learn the language. Oh no, they don't know they're dead, do they? Exactly. What do you mean? The afterlife is forever. Man, sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Like, not dead. That would be terrible. But a ghost? All ethereal and timeless? It's pretty great. What do you mean? You're dead. Are you threatening me? Because that's super not cool. I'm gonna tell Fran. She'll ban you. You're a ghost. I don't understand. I understand extremely well. You're a jerk. And possibly dangerous. And after the bell... That bell that rang there, I'm gonna talk to Fran about your behavior. Goodbye, jerk. They don't know they're... Okay. The second round begins. It's you again. Sup? I'm Riley again. Haha. So, like, what should we talk about now? Got any dating tips? Dating tips, huh? I'm only a player on the field. Off it, love's no game for me. I just try to be real and ask the same of others. It's pretty simple, actually. I like you, Riley. I like you too. That's it? That was like 2 seconds. The bell rings. So, like, I was thinking, it might be fun to see a game together. My old team's playing the state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them. I'd like that. Righteous. Just tap me after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car. It's a convertible. I can't wait. Me neither. Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. We only touched my past last time. Us ghosts tend to look back a lot, reflect, obsess maybe. Hard to know about a ghost without knowing how she lived. So how did you live? I made my life in Vegas. Went there when things started booming. Figured I could make some money. At first, I thought I lost a whole bunch. Slots, they'll get you good. Then I took this job working for a casino boss. his executive assistant, told him when to wear a tie, and cleaned his dirty laundry, if you get my meaning. What sort of dirty laundry? This guy was a scumbag, real piece of work. There was nothing he wouldn't do. Buy people out, rob them. There was so many convenient accidents, anything to get at the competition. I was the one who kept his secrets. I made them go away. Sounds so dangerous. It wasn't, until it was. One day in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, the boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter. Oh, you had a kid. And rushed over to the casino. You had a daughter? Sure did. I was a single mom in the 50s. In case you're doubting why I stayed at the job, the casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables, where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor, blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. How awful. Awful, it's right. I never liked the guy, but I wasn't happy, that's for sure. Unlike his son, standing next to his dad's body, he smiled when he saw me. You'll make this go away, he said. I nodded. 2 guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove. The other one made sure to sit with me in the back seat. Did you know these men? No. All their thoughts looked the same. I swear they worked a year, and then they got put down. Like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved. A hole in the sand. And your girl was at the sitter? And she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up. At least not until things cooled down. So how did you die? I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off the lights, and waited. Nothing happened until I nodded off. I woke to an intense heat. Took a deep breath, sucking in hot black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. Oh my God. I couldn't see. They burned my home down after making sure I was inside. What about your kid? I made sure she was taken care of. Had a bunch of money stashed away. My brother in Tulsa took her in. For a long time, I couldn't bear to see her. And by the time I was ready, I couldn't find her. I can't even tell you if she's still alive. Damn. Sorry I got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink and try to let the past haunt us, even for just an hour. Or try to not let the past haunt us for even just an hour. So, hey, Scaff came to talk to me about what you said. It was a misunderstanding. I'm sure you didn't mean to scare her. Pretty sure anyway. As you may have already guessed, Steph didn't know she had died. When you said you're dead, she thought you were threatening her. I don't know how she went this long. Some deep denial at work maybe. Anyways, she wants to talk to you again. But go easy on her, Kay. I'm sure you remember when you died. The confusion, it's not fun. These mixers are supposed to be fun. Try to keep them that way, okay? Okay. So I talked to Fran. Sorry, I freaked out before. I chose my words poorly. You were direct. You're dead. Maybe I needed to hear it bluntly. It's just, this is so weird. I still feel alive, just like disassociated. Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive, too. What was your life like? It was difficult, except not really. Mostly life was pretty good. Good parents, for sure. There was really only one thing wrong with them. They were cooler than me. When I was born, they were in their early 20s. They were into all this weird music, artsy movies about ballet school witches, and fantastic planets that were just creepy. My dad even smoked alternative cigarettes. He was a vape man. Meanwhile, or was it weed? Meanwhile, I was that dork with the puzzles, learning languages for fun. My parents were excited when I joined a band. They thought it would help me make friends. Mostly I just liked to practice alone in my room. Didn't you get lonely? Everyone asks loners that. Some people like to be alone. It's easier to keep a handle on things, especially when things start to go wrong. And holy, did things go wrong in my life. What happened to you? This is hard to talk about. Fran said we should just have fun. I had cancer. Damn! A brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. Started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe. How long did they give you? They gave me a few months with treatment that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression-free, whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. Fascinating. There's the bell. Guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out. Okay. There's one person we never talked to from the other room, by the way, that we still have to go talk to. If you hurry, you can catch up to her, see if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk, nor is she an infamous lady in smoke. Alright. I gotta talk to Riley first. I'm glad you could go back and talk to them. Riley asked you to meet at Key Heights Field, his old stomping ground when he played football for Haxon Tech. You smell that? Riley pretends to breathe it in. Smells like victory out here. And weed killer. Thanks for meeting me on a Sunday. At this most holy place, my old team, the Phantoms, are playing in our arch rival, the Demons. Phantoms and the Demons are cool-ass sports names. It's usually like an animal, like an eagle or a tiger. The Phantoms need to win this game. Not for some championship, just to maintain some dignity. They had a sucky season. A lot of sucky seasons since I died, honestly. Not that I'm full of myself. You make your way into the stadium. This is a college football game in the Midwest. The stadium is huge, something the pros would be lucky to play in. There are thousands of people here to cheer the hometown Phantoms. Riley takes you to the sidelines. Ghosts are get great seats at sporting events. If you want, you can go right on the field. Pretty neat, huh? Alright. Phantom 0, Demon 0. Welcome to the second game in our exciting late season doubleheader. The Haxon Phantoms have had a lackluster season, to say the least. Only winning 2 of their last 7 games. They suck. Haxon is looking to save face against its bitter rivals, Hades U, and their screaming demons. Here we go. The Phantoms get on the scoreboard early with a quick return and a smart pass for 6. Touchdown. So we're just watching football? Or nice. Nice. My guys don't mess around. They kick it through the uprights for the extra point. Yes, easy point. Imagine being a kicker. Must be so stressful. It's like if you fuck it up, your whole job, you failed. After a few turnovers, the Phantoms throw a long bomb. They make a spectacular catch in the end zone. What a play. Oh, snap. Dude, they're kicking the Demons' asses. Another touchdown. The Phantoms try it for the extra point. It's good. Nice work with the kick. Man, you could really be like, I'm not into sports. And it's like, yeah, you could not be into sports, but like clearly he likes sport. You know? I mean, yeah, football has 1,000 hours of downtime, but it is kind of cool. I mean, I'm not like a big football guy, but like I get it. I get why somebody would like it. There's a lot of game left. Totally. Anything can happen, and probably will. That's why I love football. The Demons are looking like a new team in the second half. I'd like to see them try to turn it around. They make a huge push to get within the field goal range. The kick is long, but it's good for 3. They got to do more than that. Phantom ball. They go for the gutsy pass. Interception. Oof. And the Demons getting their ass whooped. That wasn't a smart pass, guys. The Demons are brought down again within field goal range. After failing to get another first down, they opt to kick it through the uprights for 3. Another field goal? Ha! Don't worry. We still got this. Don't be so sure. What are you, a Demons fan? The plot thickens. The Phantoms are back in the offensive after a couple turnovers at midfield. They fumble the ball, the Demons pick it up and start to run. My mom used to always pick the opposite team of whoever was watching football. She would just try to piss them off. So like somebody would like one team and then she'd just be like, I like this other team. The 50, the 40, they break free. They're going all the way. Touchdown! Oh no. The Demons try for a 2-point conversion to tie it up, and it's good. Oh no. The Phantoms and Demons are now tied with just a few minutes left in the game. What an exciting turn of events. I gotta do something. I gotta help my team. They need to know they're good at sports. But a ghost secretly fixing things? That'd be unsportsmanlike. Even if they don't know what's really going on. Totally not my style. What if you play the other side? Even the odds a little bit. Let's do this. The Phantoms have possession. Get it? The young team watch their lead disappear. Now they've all lost their momentum. Everything is pointing towards their stunning defeat at home. We'll see about that. Riley takes control of a running back. The QB hands off the ball to Riley, who makes a break for it. He's tackled quickly. It's 4th down, but the Phantoms are just within field goal range. Riley has to gain 3 yards or risk turning the ball over to you. All right. I got some options here. This is fascinating. Choose a defense based on what you'd expect Riley to do. Ooh. Riley's going to go for a ball, obviously, because he said he hates field goals. Phantoms try for the field goal. Despite you setting up for a running play, the ball spins into the air. It's straight path to the uprights. Unless use your ghost skills to make the ball miss. Play fair and leave it be. I'm going to play fair. The ball squeaks through the uprights. Field goal! The Phantoms move ahead to the Demons with only time for a few more plays. I saw a window. Went for the easy 3. Man, he tricked me. He really did trick me. Demons have possessed now. They make a heck of a return. In 3 short plays, they'll reach the Phantom 40-yard line. Now let's see what you can do. I'm going for the touchdown. The Demons attempt a gutsy pass on the 3rd down. Interception. Damn. Phantoms again regain the ball. They have a chance to widen their lead. Tough break. Gotta know when to kick, bud. First down at the Phantom 30 on. Man, they... Expect a run? The quarterback moves right, finding an opening on the left. He takes off running, jukes right, then right again. He got a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown. Oh my God. How you feeling? You feeling good? I'm feeling good. I just want him to be happy. I'm going to stop him from kicking. I think he's going to kick. Phantoms take the risk and try for 2. The risk pays off. 2 points. Damn. They run it right past the Demon defense who were set up to block the kick. Damn. Every time. It feels like dancing. Because you were expecting a field goal, Riley was able to convert for 2 points. That settles it, folks. With seconds left, the Demons have only time to mount one more run. You're out of time. Even if you managed another touchdown, it wouldn't be enough. Phantoms win! Wow. After the Demons fought hard to tie the game. I didn't expect a football, fight. The Phantoms came alive in a tense fourth quarter to win it with confidence. That was rad. Riley stands there awkwardly, not making eye contact. Can I kiss you, Riley? Absolutely. Oh! He purses his lips and leans in to kiss you. As you lean in too, you go right through each other because you're ghosts. Damn it. Riley looks really embarrassed. That was my first time trying to kiss a ghost. Guess I need some practice. Haha. Want to try again? This is a masterpiece. Well, I found the love of my life. According to this game, it is very easy to get someone to like you. All you have to do is just whatever they like. Okay, there's one other person we never talked to. They were that super awkward, sad person. What was their name? They were right at the beginning. Drea. You ready? Yeah, you're ready. Drea has something planned, that's for sure. This is gonna be sweet. Drea takes you to a house in the city. A duplex, brick. Not a bad looking place, maybe a little rundown. It's clearly had some renovations though. Like the neighborhood, its edges have been filed off in favor of some good old fashioned gentrification. The front door is a fresh shade of red. And there's a pretty nice car in the driveway. My place when I was just another flesh bag. Looks nice. When I was here, it was way better. It was a pawn shop over there, where the garbage Java Joy is now. They always had good tapes. Now it's just coffee. Everyone just drinks coffee and does yoga. Whatever, come on. Let's go inside. From the inside, the house looks like a show home. Perfectly decorated rooms with perfectly placed furniture. Everything matches because almost everything is white or gray. They get cleaners, pay them like nothing, and complain when they don't wash the walls. Ceramic letters hang on the yellow accent wall. Live, laugh, love. This is the garbage I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love. Spew, barf, puke. Drea starts to rearrange the letters. E-V-I-L. Oh man, goal. And then that leaves... Lave. What does that spell? Veil. Evil ghoul veil mean anything? Does it mean anything? What about leave? What, like leave without the E? Perfect. Take a step back to study their handiwork. Evil ghoul leave. LOL. So, what should we hit next? Bedroom. Good call. The bedroom is something. A king-size bed with 8-foot mahogany posts. A painted carving of a butler at the door with a tray for keys. A cream blanket with colorful stripes that harkens back to the fur trade. Wicker everywhere. This is like a girly girl place. Where do we even start? The butler. Deal. Drea concentrates on the carved butler. His wooden face starts to contort. What was an uppity smirk is now a fanged grin. His brown eyes turn bright yellow. It's pretty scary, trust me. Drea places their art on the bed and to make sure everyone sees it. There. Now all that's left to do is there's a click at the front door. Oh shiz, they're home. Quick, this way. Drea drags you to the front room, just as the couple who lives here opens the front door. At first, they don't notice anything is wrong. They take off their shoes while bickering about who forgot to take out the garbage. The man is the first to see the letters on the wall. He stops talking. She looks up to see why. He points to the letters rearranged on the wall, and they proceed to freak the fudge out. They run away, not out the door, but up the stairs, straight to the bedroom. They scramble up the stairs and slam the bedroom door shut, locking it behind them. Yes, they went to the bedroom. Drea looks at her wrist. There's no watch, but they pretend there is. Wait for it. You hear panic whispers behind the door. A little longer. Yee! Tanner! That is it! I can't take this anymore! We are moving out! Now! Yes! Oh man. This was the best date ever. Same time tomorrow at the Java Joy Joy. I'm there. Rad. Aw. Apparently it's very easy to date. Apparently you just kind of go with whatever they're into. I'm learning a lot. This room is empty. This room is empty. There's only 2 people left. You know, I think from now on, I'm never going to say that I'm going to play multiple games. I think I'm just going to do 1 game at a time per stream. And if I finish the game, I finish the game, you know? But I need to talk to Vera. Maybe we can find her kid. You meet Vera outside. She's smoking in the dark. Took you long enough. Not really, though. I'm just kidding around. So, what do you want to do? The world's ours. Vera stops talking. She seems distracted all of a sudden. You hear that? I didn't hear anything. I heard a voice. There it is again. A voice. Did you hear it this time? Still didn't hear it. I'm hearing a second voice. This one sounds familiar. Like the way I'd sound if someone recorded me. Me, but not me. Where are the voices coming from? The voices are in my head, but also far away. The voice is calling out to me. It's saying, Vera, are you there? We are trying to reach Vera. Dead on the 5th, November 1954. Oh my god, is it a seance? Are we going to a seance? And then the other voice. The one that sounds so familiar. It says, where are you, Mom? Oh my god, we didn't even have to find her daughter. Her daughter found us. Oh no. My daughter. I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to find her. I understand. I'm sorry about this, hon. I need to figure it out. What's going on here? You could come with me if you wanted. If it's not too much trouble. Is my mouse dying? It's not letting me click. There we go. I know trouble. You're not it. These voices, though, I'm not sure what I'm hearing. It sounds like my daughter, but, well, you know what I've done? It might be nice to have some backup, you know? You follow Vera to the source of the voices in her head. A small bungalow on the quiet street of the other side of town. There's a square hedge around the front yard, and a neon sign in the window. That actually scared me. Psychic reading. Psychic readings. Know the future. Know yourself. Let's go inside. Inside the house is dark. Except for a dim room towards the backlit by trembling candles. Two people are seated at the table facing each other. One is a young woman dressed in black with multiple piercings. She appears to be a psychic and playing the part with witchy flair. The second woman sits across from her. Aw, she looks so sad. The woman is in her 70s, wearing wireframe glasses and a long black dress. She looks like a retired librarian. That's my daughter? Is this a seance? They're reaching out to you. What do I do with this? I feel a presence. Vera's daughter opens her eyes. Mom, are you there? This game is so fucking sweet. Her mother is here. She may not be able to speak, but she is listening. Mom, I sense two presences. Two. Yes. One is unknown to me. The psychic breathes in deeply. You may now ask your mother a question. Perhaps she will respond. Mom, it's Jane. I need to know what happened. How you really died. The police. The papers. They all said it was an accident. But I found your letters. Mom, what did they do to you? I can't tell her what happened. It's too hard. And you say something. I need her to know. I'm out here. I'm out there. I'm just not sure I can do it. Tell her how her mom really died. The psychic repeats what you say word for word. The letters were all true, every word. I'm sorry I left you. I did it so you could live. Jane begins to cry. You didn't leave me. They took you from me. Damn, this is sad. I was only a little girl. I'm so sorry, Mom. I miss you so much. I miss you too. This is sad. Oh, and that's it. Short and sweet, to the point. Wow. There's only one ghost left. Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down, and you can go right in. You return to the room of palms. The speed dating rounds are wrapped up. The ghosts are still hanging around. Steph. Here we go. You catch up with Steph. She looks surprised to see you. You think, it's hard to tell with the mask. Hey, what's up? Is everything okay? I just thought we should hang out. Oh, cool. I'd like that. Where should we go? The park. That sounds nice, actually. Let's go to the park. It seems simple. I need simple. A heavy layer of snow has claimed the trees and buried the grass nearby. A cobblestone walking trail twists around the edge of a lake. You pass an old ghost sitting on the bench, tossing nothing on the ground, but still going through the motions. The ghost of geese gather around him anyway, acting out of a ritual that no longer serves any purpose. This is all still so confusing. You must have a lot of questions. I really, really do. Were you this lost when you died? For a while, yeah. How did you figure things out? I'm still figuring things out. Dying's not a simple thing. No, it is not. Just feel like I spent a couple of years on a puzzle, only to realize I'm missing pieces. They're gone. I'll never finish. And now, what do? Do I take the puzzle apart? Be proud of what I did? That I did what I could? It's still an accomplishment, I guess. But now what? What do we even do as ghosts? Do we get jobs? What's the point of anything? You can scare people, you can help people, you can linger. You can help people. I guess we have powers. We can manipulate things, right? That's up to you. When you were little, everyone asks, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now it's like, what do you want to be when you die? It's too much pressure. Gotta learn how to walk again before I can figure out where to go. You have a lot of options. I keep thinking about all the things I can't do now. Eat, drink. I could go for a milkshake right now. Vanilla. With a slice of apple pie, but I guess I won't taste it. There's no point in eating. So when I just want to play my clarinet, but I can't do that either. But you can do so much more. At least I can still do puzzles and finish learning Japanese. I think I'm ready to take my mask off. You got this, if you say so. How do I look? You look like you. I feel like crying. The good tears, but nothing's coming out. Thanks for the talk. It helped a lot. What are ghost friends for? I'll let you know. It's hard to be a ghost, but Steph seems like she'll be alright. What's next for you, though? I don't know. I think that's it. It's kind of the perfect ending. I don't think you can do more. Hey, I'm sorry. The event's all done. All the other ghosts have left. From what I hear, you were pretty popular. Still couldn't find the one, huh? Sadly, no. I mean, I think I did, but that's okay. There are always more ghosts. People die pretty much all the time. Did you have fun at least? It was a blast. Good to hear it. I've been having fun just observing. I set this up to help other ghosts find something they might be missing. Or to at least learn more about themselves. In a way, we are all products of death. I like to think I am also her student. What have you learned? I've learned so much. How burial versus cremation affect the afterlife, the meaning of life. All kinds of neat ghost trivia. Are you like a scientist? When I was alive, I studied people. Ah, you were a sociologist. Now that I'm dead, I study us. It's fascinating. You know the meaning of life? You don't want to know about that, do you? Let's just play trivia. but I want to know. About trivia? Excellent. I have questions prepared and everything. Welcome to Fran's Scary Hard Trivia Challenge. Hell yeah. All the questions are ghost related. Don't worry if you get any wrong. I'm just testing. I'm not testing you or anything. Question 1. Which film star is said to haunt Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel in Los Angeles, California? What? Cary Grant? I'm sorry. It's actually... Damn it, I thought Marilyn Monroe. If you visit that hotel as a ghost, you might meet her. Marilyn actually lived in the hotel for about 2 years. Now she haunts it. Pretty cool, huh? Question 2. Which Shakespearean king appears as a ghost in the play that shares his name? King Lear? Damn it, every single time it's my gut says Hamlet, but then that was a tricky one. Hamlet's father appears as a ghost. His name is technically also Hamlet, King Hamlet. There are ghosts of King Richard III, but not Richard III himself. Question 3. A red blood cell that has lost its hemoglobin is known as what? A phantom. It's actually a ghost. God damn it. The simplest answer is usually right. That is my motto. Ghost red blood cells are empty blood cells. They show up on microscopes, but they're pretty much see-through. Just like us. Question 4. During her seance, what did the medium Helen Duncan famously regurgitate and call ectoplasm? Lard. I get why you'd pick up a goop. Pick a goop, but the answer is actually cheesecloth. Damn you! Duncan was a medium in the early 1900s. She was said to fake ectoplasm by pulling cheesecloth out of her mouth. Duncan was also the last person imprisoned for witchcraft in the UK. Go figure. Anyway, question 5. This is the last one. This means it's also the hardest. Which of these authors did not have a story in the first volume of Fonta book, The Great Ghost Stories? Lawrence. Motherfuck. Every single time I think an answer in my head, I'm like, it's probably them. Seems like he'd be there. Poe was in the second volume. Blackwood and Lawrence both have stories in the first. Blackwood was a prolific ghost story writer, while Lawrence, best known for not ghost stories, penned a great one called The Rocking Horse Winner. Wow, you didn't get a single question right. That's almost impressive. Thanks for playing anyway. It was fun for me. I had fun. I'm glad to hear it. Ooh, look at the time. I need to finish closing up. If you're looking for something to do, you can always visit the graveyard, relive some of your past dates there, or select erase data to start over. That's in the options menu. What else? You could always go to hell. Excuse me? I meant that literally, of course. I hear it's gorgeous this time of year. If you combine travel and accommodations, you can get a pretty good deal. My friend Gail is a travel agent. She can find you a great river cruise package. I'll pass. No problem. Hell isn't for everyone, even though the brochures say it is. All right, time to go. I'll ring the bell to make it official. The bell rings. Thanks for playing. Well, I've had a wonderful time. Wait, you can actually go to hell? Beach. Fascinating. Is it more? Oh, hey there, stranger. You look like you could use some R&R, romance and retribution. My name's Gail. I'm a travel agent for the dead. Got all the best deals. Singles cruises on the River Styx, cookouts on the shores of hell itself, all-inclusive Daytona Beach. You may be dead, but that doesn't mean you can't still have fun. Nice to meet you. A nice one, huh? That's unfortunate. I like the bad ones. She winked at me. I could be bad. You look a lot like Fran. You're right. I do look a lot like Fran. So much it's almost suspicious. Anywho, I'm organizing a singles event on the Mortal Beach. Overlooking balcony Brimstone Bay, there's a great view of 2 whole circles. 3 when weather cooperates. It's going to be a party for sure. Sounds great. Then you'll love what I've cooked up. There's some real party animals here. Just wait till you meet Dave. But hey, you didn't pick up my brochure just to hear me blab on, unless you did. Because then I totally have a timeshare to sell you. Let's get you to the beach. We'll start things off with an icebreaker. Something familiar. Some speed dates. Is this DLC? Is there just like a whole hell story? For the living, the shores of hell might seem like a strange place to take a vacation. It's not Maui or Cancun or Bali, but hell has its charms. The sand on the Mortal Beach, like the water in the bays, is piping hot year-round. The air is sweltering, heavy, like a good sauna or an oven. In hell, there's no night or day. The crimson light of eternal flames casts a pleasant flickering glow on everything at a comfortable distance. In a way, it's kind of romantic. The bell rings. First ghost appears. Wait, are they a ghost? Salutations, brah. They call me Andy. Your party. Are you party? You look like you party. Not really. Oh. Well, you should try partying. It'll change your whole deal. And there's more to life than party. You could teach me to party. Yes! But I wouldn't know where to start. Partying 101. The basics. Easy. Peasy. Breathing squeezy. Step 1, chillax. Done. Good. Rad. That's awesome. Clearly you're here for a good time. My throat is messed up. Also, a long time though. Because eternity and junk. How do you chillax? I clear my head of all worry. It's like, get this. There's no past. There's no future. There is only party. Whoa. Right? I think about this stuff a lot. Like, if there's a party in the woods and no one's invited, is there a noise complaint? I get it. Don't follow. Lead. Bring fun wherever you go. And everywhere's a party. Take this speed date. Is it a party? Only because you're here. Nice line. You're smooth. And he dances a bit. I like that. And he dances a little more. They're not very good. Don't mind me. I'm a party demon. Gotta always be partying. Or else. Or else what? Or else. Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. And he chugs a six-pack and all cans at once. Burp. That's better. That was impressive. I'm skilled for sure, you know, that whole 10,000 hours to get good thing. I've partied for 1,000,000 hours probably. Plus there's hella incentive. If I don't party, I die. Aren't you already dead? Nope. There's a deep lore dump. Now here's a deep lore dump. Demons are technically alive, and demons can cease to be. Like if a living person stops breathing, except I have to remember to breathe. Like right now, actually. Gotta dance a bit. Andy dances a bit. Cha-cha-cha. There we go. All good in the hood. Hey, want to hear a fun fact? These beads and shades aren't just for show. They're lessening my need to party. Ow. By exuding party. Sort of like an RPG or something. Special item effects. +3 to partying. The bell ringeth. Time to mingle. See you later, crocodile. A party demon. That's new. This is fascinating. There's like a whole other game after. And there's only like 4 according to the thing, so. Another ghost appears. And what do we have here? Another lonely spirit. Tell me, lonely spirit, what is loss? The absence of something? Why, yes, dear. Precisely. You must feel it too, then. That profound emptiness. The loss of life. Yeah, I do feel it. That is good. Now just let go of that feeling. Try to forget you ever existed. Ghosts are desperate for purpose. We lie to ourselves, tell ourselves we still matter, that a part of us remains. But who is to say we matter anymore? We are not even matter. We are more like echoes, epilogues of unfinished stories. Soon there will be nothing more to say. You and I will truly be nothing. I believe it will be glorious. What have you lost? Like you, I lost my life. Unlike you, it happened twice. They call me Agatha, Bane of Bricksdale, Connecticut. An irregularity in the blood count. I suppose you could, at one time, call me a vampire. Now I am a ghost. Vampire ghost? Cool. I am quite chilly, yes. Thank you for noticing. This stake through my heart? I suppose it made me this way. There are very few vampires, let alone vampire ghosts. Who did it? A jilted lover. She didn't know I was a vampire. When she found out, she killed me in my sleep. Now I wander between worlds, a nothing in nowhere, deserving this lonely death. My broken heart on full display. That sucks. We should pull out the stake. No one deserves to be this lonely. No. Please, do not touch it. It is my burden. It belongs there. Perhaps I am being a tad dramatic. You seem quite harmless. I am harmless. I'd very much like to know more about you. The bell is about to ring. The second round won't arrive soon enough. The bell rings. And there it is. Until the second round, lonely spirit. This game is incredible. I was gonna stop 20 minutes ago, and then we found this whole extra part, and I'm like super into it. It's a dog. Hi, hello. Excuse me. Sorry to bug you. I'm looking for my human. Have you seen her? Is she a vampire ghost? A vampire? You mean like Agatha? Agatha's not my human. Is Agatha even a human? She's around here somewhere. I'm sure she is. Ugh. My name's Dave. Super to meet you. Even if I am kind of sad today. Pat Dave. Thank you for the pat. I like pats as a rule, but please ask next time. Yeah, I should have asked stuff. How can you talk? I don't really know how. I understood words when I was alive, but my dog mouth couldn't speak people talk. Now it can, though. My human is a wisp, a piece of a spirit. She's usually right by me, just floating around, never leaves my side. Why is she a wisp? I think because she's not dead yet. A wisp is what happens when just a part of a person dies. That's what Gale said anyway. All I know is 1 minute I was alive, eating some chocolate I found. Oh, and the next I died. When I came to, I was a ghost. And the wisp was there too. I guess that means part of my human died with me. Damn. That's so sad, I guess. Try not to think too much about how sad it is. So where did the wisp go? I just wish I could smell where she is. It's so frustrating not being able to sniff stuff. In the meantime, I'll be waiting. The bell rings. Ah, woof, woof, woof. Sorry. I guess I'm on the edge. I guess I'm still on edge. I still not sure what to think about you. Also, I keep forgetting when the bell rings, it's time to change places a few more times, and I'll be trained, hopefully. If you see my human, tell her to come home, okay? That's fascinating. Dave almost ran away when you pet him without asking. You're going to need to be more careful if you want to earn his trust. I fucked up. I didn't even think about it. The second round begins. Stop, Spooky Yuki. Righteous to see you again. Splendiferous, even. You got a lot of big words. I'm technically immortal, and I like to party. Ergo, I've done lots of college. How many degrees do you have? No degrees. All audits. Degrees don't matter. Not when your job's to party. And let me tell you, I'm supremely qualified. Must be nice. It's a living. Speaking of which, here we go again. Scoozy. Andy does some random air guitar. Hello, East St. Louis. There. I'm better. Jet setter. Hey, what's your opinion on platypuses? Platypi. Whatever. Those hairy duck dudes. Look it up. I like them. How can you not? They're like the ultimate party animals. Think about shade. I think about shades, sunglasses, like the ones on my dome. If you put them on an animal who looks the most down to party, a platypus, it's inarguable. Okay, fine. Kangaroos are up there. Dogs, too, especially if they're in a sidecar. I love dogs in sidecars. I love dogs that party. I can't argue with that. Good. Arguing is the pits. I don't like to argue. I prefer to party. And look where it got you. Hell. Where I get to meet you. Guess our stars align. Andy looks up. Desperate. Despite the fact that you are in hell and can't see the stars. Space. Now there's a place to party. I'd bring an inner tube. Float on a moonbeam. Chill like an alien. But there's no air. You realize you're dead, and I'm a demon. No air, don't care. So you've been to space? Nah. Me neither. Nothing's stopping you. You're a ghost. Not like you'll die up there. Me, though. Scared of heights. Also, I'm pretty lazy. Hell's more my speed. And the other ghosts? They're fun, I guess. Well, not Agatha. You'd think a vampire would be more fun. I fell asleep talking to her. Which I know, rude. Sometimes when I'm bored, I play a game. I take what someone says and I try to guess their sign. What's Agatha's sign? A vampire ghosts a wet blanket. Obsessed with the past. Single track minded. Agatha's a Scorpio. Most definitely. What about Dave? Balto over there? Pup's goal-oriented for show, but also scatterbrained as heck. Loyal but flighty, a total Libra. How do you know about all this? Internet. Oof. Here I go fading away again. Nature calls.
Andy crushes a beer on his head. On their head. There we go. So, where were we? Andy sits, appearing to be fading. You're still fading away. What? I am? That never happens. Just keep partying. I'm trying. Maybe I put on more party accessories. I left them in the car. The bell rings. I gotta go. Andy keeps partying for more than 1,000 years. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Don't worry. I mean, don't worry that much. Demons aren't even real. Or are they? Greetings once more, Ghost. I must say, our first conversation was the best of a bad lot. They say hell is other people. If you're the sort hell attracts, I'm liable to start enjoying it. Thank you. Before we get to know hell better, we ought to be better. We ought to better know each other. Are you a Bram Stoker's Dracula? Or Shiny Edward? Why does time slow when you're near? What kind of music are you enjoying? I like the time question. Does time slow around me? I do not understand why. From my perspective, it ticks away just the same. Perhaps your idea of time moves quicker than it's typical. But perhaps it's a product of my curse. Vampirism is a curse? Immortality worsens the longer you live, and my hunger for blood is insatiable, especially now that I cannot feed. When I first became a vampire, it was difficult to find blood without killing people. What about blood banks? I am surprised, lonely spirit. You have an intelligence, it seems. That's precisely how I solved my problem. I became a nurse. I was quite good at finding veins. It was easy to take more blood than was needed. A unit for a test was required. That required a vial. I only took more from those healthy enough to give it. Do you have a favorite blood type? They all taste different, like red wines. The rarer the type, the blander the taste. The palate count is also a factor. Thin blood can be quite refreshing, but you have to drink more. You get your fill. Not to get your fill. Did you know any other vampires? I did not. You would think over time we would find each other. But in all my years as a vampire, I did not meet others like me. Except for the one who turned me. And he is no longer in the picture, as they say. Tell me about him. The one who turned me was my husband. My first husband. On our anniversary, 8 years to the day, he said this way, I would be pretty forever. I did not ask to be undead. I wanted to grow old. I wanted to die someday. That is the natural way of things. He did not care what was natural. He did not care what I wanted. What happened to him? I foolishly mistook his gesture for romance and stayed with him for a number of years. But eternity is a long time. Eventually he left me for someone he deemed prettier. I can only assume he turned her as well. Damn. What an asshole. Should you wish to know me better, you need only look for where the crimson meets the black. However, if you are not interested, I will understand. There needn't be any bad blood between us. Goodbye, lovely spirit. Perhaps I will see you again. They said lonely spirit, not lovely, but whatever. A vampire ghost has taken an interest in you. That is neat. Oh, hi again. It's me, Dave the dog. Want to hear a joke? I love to tell jokes. Jokes are pretty great, I think. I'd love to hear a joke. Okay, so, dog walks into the bar, and get this. He walks up to the bartender, and the dog says, give me a gin and ginger. Uh-huh. So then, the bartender looks up and says, holy moly, a talking dog. That was my favorite, my human's favorite joke. You miss her, huh? I miss Miriam so much. That was my human's name. Miriam took me for walks twice a day. She let me stop to smell literally everything. And sometimes, when it was extra hot, we'd go swimming in the lake of water. Most lakes are water, no? You want more pats? Where could Miriam be? We had favorite places where we go on walks. I bet probably one of those. I bet she's looking for me now, too. You want more pats? Oh, yes, please. You pat Dave. Thanks. That makes me feel appreciated. Appreciated and safe. The bell rings. Ah! Woof, woof. Oh, no. I did it again. Sorry. Again. I sure hate that bell. That's the last of the speed dates. Time to pick someone to date. Ooh, pick me, pick me. I mean, I'm gonna go to all of them. The vampire ghost is very fascinating, but I need to know what happened to my boy. Andy. Speed dating in hell has wrapped up for the evening. Is it even evening? It's hard to tell down here. Either way, you spot Andy. He's not easy feat for your current state. Salutations. I think I've stabilized. Good thing, too. For a hot minute, it was touch and go. Squeeze me. I've been coughing a bunch. You're still a bit see-through, though. True facts. But I am less see-through. The answer is yes. I gotta stay optimistic in the face of my ailment. This persistent opacity. Has this happened before? Once, in college, I took this class. Post-structuralism. A real snoozer. But somehow I got into it. Studied super hard. It wasn't good for my state of being. Oh no. I think that made it worse. What fixed it last time? I don't remember. I was pretty drunk. Clearly adding stuff helps. Partying garb particularly. It strengthens my vibe. Like, if this lay is +2 party and the bikini is +1, maybe adding the right fashion will make me 100%. 100% Andy. It's cold in here. Suddenly I want a shawl. Does anyone have a shawl? Put on your beads. Beads. Good call. I look so dope. How do I look? Pretty dope. Hell yeah. Hella dope. Burp. Wait. Something's happening. Oh no. What did I do? Bruh. I think I'm gonna hurl. Take something off? Or put something on? Put something on. I don't have anything else. Try dancing? Andy dances a bit. Nothing happens. Andy dances a lot. Nothing happens. Banish the beads. Ugh. This is even worse. I feel my bones fading. Somehow, it feels like the empty, a room, abyss, loneliness, oblivion, bruh, oblivion. What do I do? What do I wear? Just lay in bikini, just shades and beads, both shades and beads. Just lay in bikini. Lay in bikini. It's worth a shot. With the last bit of strength. Andy switches it up. Am I fixed? Shirley says negatory. Farewell, brah. It's been a slice. No, Andy. You call out to Andy. There's no response. It seems Andy has faded away. It didn't exactly end well, huh? I'm sorry. Please don't think this is your fault. Every party has to end. And this party, well, this party's over. It's probably time to back away slowly and try to forget what happened tonight. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. What? There's got to be a way to save him, right? Speed dating is done. There's some people still here. Andy is gone. All right, Dave. There's 2 left. And then I think we're done for tonight. Low energy, this game, but it's fascinating. You came. I knew you'd come. Are you still liking hell? I'm starting to love it. I guess I'm a real hellhound. I thought dogs went to heaven. Oh, we do. But we can come and go as we please. There's a doggy door. That's thoughtful. Oh yeah. They think of everything here. Can we go for a walk? Up on the surface? That sounds like fun. Oh boy. It'll be absolutely so fun. I want to take you everywhere. All my favorite places to smell. What about Miriam's wisp? Oh yeah, Miriam's wisp. We gotta find her. Good thinking. If we hit up enough spots, we might just find her wisp. Where could she be? A place we've already been. She's a wisp. She's drawn to familiar things. The good park. The good pet store. The good couch. One of those, probably. Park? Oh, great. Love the good park. Dave leads you to the park in a deep ravine. Nearby sign says off-leash dog park, but you don't see any dogs. Maybe this is because it's in the middle of the night. There are trees here, all dead. The grass is gray. The ways in, there's a rusty playground. A rubberish swing seat dangles on a single chain. It's kind of spooky. Welcome to the good park. My friend Kaio would love it. And I love your friend Kaio. Dave runs over to the swing. He starts to tug on the seat with his teeth. It's a tug toy, he says without losing his grip. Then you hear barking. Distant howls of pain and anguish growing closer. Until they are right up to you. Gurgles, whimpers, low guttural growls, warning and dread. You turn in horror to see a bunch of super cute ghost pups. There's a ghost corgi that looks like a spooky loaf of dog. A ghost chihuahua, she's making most of the noise. And a ghost St. Bernard slobbering ectoplasm. Each has a wisp by their side. Hey there, fellow pups. Dave studies each ghost dog's wisp and sniffs each ghost dog's butt. None of these are Miriam's wisp. Shucks. This was still fun, though. Where to now? You mentioned a couch. A couch! It's not just any couch, it's my couch. My human thought she owned it. But I peed on it, and she didn't. So, the law says it's mine. Dave leads you to the townhouse, a nice place, clearly taken care of. Place is packed with, Chachonkies? What is this? Library stale books, vintage postcards, souvenirs from trips to Korea and Portugal. Miriam likes to travel. The place is empty. I guess that's where she is now, traveling. I'm just glad I don't gotta stay with her sister anymore. Dave floats to an ugly couch, orange and brown, covered in dog hair. He curls up on it. Sometimes I still come here, he says, just to get close to my human. Oh, is this Miriam? It's hard to tell. The wisp isn't doing much. It's kinda floating in front of you. Maybe they're studying you. They even know you're there? Attack it with my sword. Run away. Hello, Miriam. The wisp crackles like fire. You're not sure what it's trying to say. Nice to meet you too. The wisp buzzes. Is that a good sign? Are you Miriam's wisp? Wisp blinks once. Is that a yes? Miriam. There you are. Miriam's wisp seems excited to see Dave. It's like, I'd like you to meet a friend. No, I haven't replaced you. Miriam flickers cautiously. See? A friend. Miriam flickers and flashes. She'll get used to you. She just needs some time. I'm happy we found her. Me too. Miriam seems regretful. She says she's sorry for running away. Miriam vibrates and flickers a bunch. She saw her old car and chased it out of instinct. Before she knew it, she was lost. So she came here. Dave yawns. We've been up all night. I'm beat. I think it's home time. You're a good dog, Dave. Thanks for saying that. You're a good human. I'm glad we met. Let's go for another walk soon. Bye, Dave. Bye. Miriam flickers. Aww. I have sometimes thought of the final cause of dogs having such short lives, Sir Walter Scott wrote. I am quite satisfied it is in compassion to the human race. For if we suffer so much in losing a dog after an acquaintance of 10 or 12 years, what would it be if they were to live double that time? For Charlie, Mucho Grande, and all the dogs who made our lives better. Thanks for being good pups. Damn. That is kind of a beautiful thing to say, to be like, you know, we only get so much time with dogs. And maybe that's a good thing because it would hurt more. I have had a lot of dogs in my life. All right. Last one. The Vampire Ghost. After speed dating finishes, you search for Agatha. You look everywhere. Inside the resort, not inside the resort. When you finally find Agatha, she is floating in the air off the beach, looking Brimstone Bay, looking out over the water. She is a shadow, even in the dark. I thought you'd choose another. There is a dog, after all. People seem to enjoy dogs. There's something about you. Is it my sunny disposition, the color of my eyes? Perhaps I remind you of your mother. Your winning smile, actually. I have had significant dental work. Your teeth suit you. They serve a purpose. I strive to avoid. I suppose you are wondering about this stake in my heart. Perhaps you think if you earn my trust, you can be the one to finally remove it. I was going to ask. This stake is my burden, but it is a burden I choose. I can take it out whenever I want. Observe. It is not that I need the stake. It is simply a part of me. My current state is because of this stake. I was born with it. Huh. I am not whole without it. Did you hear that, though? Hear what? Time sped up when you removed it. Did it? I'll have to take your word for it. What does it feel like? It doesn't. The blood-red waters of Brimstone Bay lap up the black sands of the shore. It's difficult to see beneath the water. This is the edge of hell. There could be anything hiding below the surface. Let's go swimming. Agatha leads you by the hand over the water. She turns to you, then dips beneath the waves. Follow her. As you move through the water, you feel the water move through you. Beneath the surface, everything is thick and crimson. It's impossible to see more than a couple feet in front of you. You feel what you hope are fish brushing past. Schools of them. At least you hope they're fish. Everything feels slower, too, a little like when you're with Agatha. Can't see her. For all you know, she brushed past like that fish. Until through the murk you see her. You're face to face with a vampire ghost bathed in blood. When you cannot breathe, lonely ghost, do you ever truly stop swimming? You're first to return to the shores of the bay. After a few quiet moments, Agatha emerges from the red water. Something's different. Oh, she looks calm, almost content. She lost like a weight has been lifted off of her. My steak. Oh God. I don't know what to do. I need my steak. The noise. That horrible noise. Ah! Frantic, Agatha disappears back into the bay. The stake in her heart must be fallen out when she was underwater. Dive in to help her look. You decide to dive into the water and help Agatha look for a stake. But wait, before you leap in, what's that on the shore? By some hellish miracle, her stake washes up on the beach. You pick it up. The stake has been with her for so long, but only seems to cause her pain. Call out to her. You call out to Agatha. There's no response. You dive into the bay. It's not my place to remove it, you know. You try in vain to stop her from beneath the crimson waves. You see nothing. And your calls for Agatha are muffled by the water, as thick as blood. When you finally emerge once from the bay, Agatha's stake is in your hand, and it's suddenly so quiet, as if time is standing still. You wait there for a moment longer. She doesn't come back. Don't tell me that that's how it ends. Oh my God. There's one more. The speed dating is over, and we've cleared some room. It's time to dance. The waterfront looks different now. Springs of yellow lights hang between the posts and sand. Strings with yellow light. The tables have been cleared away. In their place, a wooden dance floor is laid out on the beach. As if a ghost needed a place to plant their feet. The place is packed with ghosts. Many are familiar faces. As the music plays, there's nothing left to do but... Who will you dance with? I'm gonna dance with Riley. I want to dance with Agatha, but unavailable because he's gone. Kaio. I'll dance with Kaio. You wonder if Kaio's here. Doesn't seem like. Psst. Huh? Over here. Hi, it's me, Kaio. I'm so relieved you're here. This may surprise you, but I'm pretty scared of parties. Especially ones full of ghosts and demons in hell. I'll protect you. Thanks. I'm not all gonna be. I'm a big, strong Kaio now. I'm not afraid of I ain't afraid of no ghosts because I totally am. I'm afraid of every ghost except you. Aww. I braved all this, hoping you'd show. You're so sweet, Kaio. Aw. Please don't compliment me. I don't take it well. Anyway, I've been hiding an event. It felt like the best place to see the festivities. I can't say I've partied an event. You should try it sometime. It's a blast. Haha. Just kidding. It's terrible. Everything's terrible. Speaking of which, I know I'm cutting this short, but I should probably go. Kaio inspects all other ghosts in the room. I could use some fresh air, maybe see what's in the fridge, and also I'm behind on work. I should get to work. You could stay, though. And do what? Hide an event some more? If that's what you want. You could hide in my pocket instead. That's so weird. Anyway, if you need me, I'll be in the vent. And now we know that what it's like to party with Kaio. Oh, can I dance with everyone? Obviously Riley. And the band starts a new set. You look around the dance floor. There are plenty of familiar faces, but you don't see Riley. This next song is very dear to my heart. He's not sitting anywhere off to the side either. Maybe he's not here. It reminds me, wait a minute, of a very special ghost. I know that voice. Someone I met at an event much like this. You look to the stage. Riley's at the mic. He's singing a song. I used to be a player. These muscles did the talking. But since I met you, ghosts, my defensive line stopped blocking. Cheer. Speak of the devil. This goes out to you. Here we go. I won't play the field no more. I've thrown my last Hail Mary. And though we may be dead, with you, it ain't so scary. Slowly sway back and forth. And now the chorus. You sacked my heart. You sacked my heart. You knocked it down off its heart feet. And you sacked my heart. You sacked my heart. You kicked it through. Or points 3. You sacked my heart. Sexy ghost. You sacked my heart. Masterpiece. The crowd of ghosts and demons cheer. You are safely in the shadows as Riley soaks up the praise. Thank you, thank you. You see him scanning the crowd. We're going to take a quick 5, looking for you. Okay, fine. I'm happy you're here. What did you think of the song? It was romantic. I was hoping you'd think so. Just can't stop thinking about you. Safe to say, I think you're pretty cool. You want to smooch? More than anything. Is it gonna work this time? You smooch a bunch. Like 3 bunches of smooches. Aww. Really brought your A game today. That's 5 Rileys. You need... That's 5. That's 5, Riley. You ready to jam some more? That's my cue. Thanks for coming to see me. You, sacked my heart. What a masterpiece. I don't want to go to every single person. I am curious how Agatha is and Gary, because they kind of left off cliffhangery. I guess there's a lot of, like, who knows what happens with everyone. Agatha stands on the other side of the dance floor, her hair blowing wildly, strands like hands reaching out or something missing. I miss it. I miss that stake in my heart. I understand. A sentience I appreciate, a sentiment I appreciate, but you can't possibly understand. I just feel so empty now. I've lost a part of myself. I am not the same without it. Give Agatha her steak. My steak! You found it! Oh, thank you. Agatha returns the steak to the hole in her heart. I am me again. Can't know what this means. But if you'll give me that time, the time, even a fraction of our eternities, I will ensure it is a burden. It is a burden you shall never bear. What does it feel like? It feels how I imagine love must feel. Huh. What about Gary? You see Gary standing in the corner. Something's wrong. Gary says nothing, only stares. What's wrong, Gary? I am Gary. How do you know my name? I helped you solve your death. My death? Gary, are you okay? I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Emptied. An empty space. Where there was Gary, stands the abyss and absolute nothing. Focus on my voice, Gary. Your voice. It does sound familiar. It sounds like judgment. Judgment. Judgment! Wider. His sides reopen again, cracking and tearing. Inside smells familiar. An odor musty and sour, exactly like rotting peaches. Gary lets out another cry, low. Even lonelier than before. I'm not judging you. I will not tell you. You cannot see. Gary's eyes open wide. You cannot understand. Damn. In an instant, Gary vanishes in front of you. The last time you saw Gary, he left you to seek out the partner he murdered, a man named Service Gelicki. Did he find Service? What could have caused Gary to regress like this? He was so raw, still so empty. You look around the other ghosts at the party. They're goofing around, having a good time. Meanwhile, Gary was in the corner, actually going through hell and back. Damn. This game is fascinating because, like, nobody has, like, happy endings. Did she find her husband? That's what I want to know. Haiti is here. She's with someone. Yay! Oh, hello, dearie. So good to see you. I'd like you to meet Milton. Hey there, how you doing? Nice to meet you, Milton. Good looking and polite. Millie. He's just saying. You have to forgive my Milton. He's definitely more Blanche than Rose. If you know what I mean. Golden Girls. Nothing gayer than Golden Girls. I do. You strike me as a Dorothy. Hope that's a compliment. Of course it is. Dorothy's all wisdom and strength. And sass. Don't forget the sass. How do you like the afterlife, Milton? It's a gas. All the time, no pressure. All time, no pressure. I don't have to worry about a thing now. Will you still help out the home? Of course. It's my duty, my purpose in all this. And I'll be right there with her. It's so romantic. Turns out romance is dead. Ha! Good one, Millie. But that's enough chit-chat. What do you say we cut a rug? You two go ahead. All right. Thanks again for everything, dearie. Great to finally meet you. You too, Milton. Back in my younger days, I wasn't much of a dancer. Gonna be interesting to try this without feet. You'll be fine. Just do like we did at our wedding and follow my lead. Aww. Eddie spins around the dance floor. She has more energy than Riley out there. Milton tries his darndest to keep up. Come on, Millie. No time like the present. Hades laughing. She's lighter than air. Aww. Alright, so it seems like everybody's good. Everybody's fine. I don't know when to stop on this game. It's just, there's always more. This game's massive. I'm gonna see if I can get Kaio to dance with me. If it's even possible. Did Kaio leave? Nope, not yet. It's the same no matter what. Alright, what is everybody else up to? What are you up to? Drea is standing next to the refreshment table. It sort of looks like they're slipping something into the punch. Hey, Square. Long live no scare. Nice, Drea, nice. Back away from the punch. What are you, the punch police? I'm just spiking it. Quality party trick. You look in the punch bowl. Are those golf tees? You're doing right. You're dang right they're golf tees. Spikes in the punch. Get it? You don't get it, probably. Classic you. Never getting things. I totally get it. Shh. Whatevs. I'm not trying for good grades. I just want to liven things up. Like on our date? Totally. Wasn't it rad? Scaring those normies. They totes moved out after, like, pack leave by. I kind of miss them. New couples sort of just there. They work like hard and they don't talk ever. I think they might hate each other. It sucks. I don't want to spook sad people. Where's the fun in that? Some people like to be scared. Explains horror movies. Like now we get to be walking horror shows. Where's my $10, nerds? These scares ain't free. Unless they're for me. Let's prank Gail. Gail seems hard to prank. Look at you. Talking like you don't know me. I'm Drea, remember? Sheesh. Just watch this. This prank will be like the stuff of legends. Drea hides behind the refreshment table. They motion to you to get behind them too. From this super secret hiding spot, you can see Gail on the other side of the dance floor. She's talking on her phone. So then he says to the angel, listen, I don't have all day. Do you want to make out or what? Hold on, I'm getting another call. This is Gail. Hello? You've reached Gail. Are you interested in a travel package? Package. Excuse me? Click. The hell? The stuff of legends. You're such an idiot. Drea is such a nerd. Alright, did Vera meet with her daughter? Vera's sitting at the table, taking it all in. Hey there, hon. Good to see your face again. I sensed you'd be coming. It's my gift now. Sensed? Alright, sensed. After all that seance business, I decided to try something new. I became a medium. Here's my card. Ghost Psychic. As in, I'm a ghost who is a psychic. Content, go say my name 3 or 4 times. So professional. Thanks, son. It does the job. You want a reading? For you, it's on the house. I'd love a reading. Vera's suddenly concentrating very hard. I see that you are a good ghost, and I'm glad to know you. Aww. Always weirds me out when she smiles. Honestly, readings are a racket. The real fun's the medium work. I'm able to hear the living, so the dead come to me if they're looking for someone. I'll let you work then. Of course. It was good seeing you, hon. You gotta stay out of trouble. Lord knows we ghosts get enough of that. I bet if I asked her to talk to somebody for me, she would have talked to the dude we got imprisoned. Speaking of, what happened there? This party is packed with ghosts and demons. A bunch of you don't even recognize. Leon has got to be somewhere around in here. Wait, there he is. But who's that with him? So what have you found out? Oh my god. That Gale lady watching things pretty good. Carl died? You're darn right. Hey, it's you, our partner in crime. That's right. It's me, Carl. I'm dead now. I'm a freaking ghost. That's great, Carl. How come ghosts are all, ooh? Why are you all so sad? You can float through walls. It's the freaking best. Shh. Reunions can wait. You gotta get busy. A lot of rich demons down here. With demons, their treasure. Hell yeah, boss. I love demon treasure. Shh. Sorry. Where there's demons, there's treasure, guys. Oh, that was rude. Leon didn't even say hi. Not that I'd expect anything else from that crook. Also, Carl died. What's up with that?
I bet he died in prison. It's our fault. He seems pretty cool with it.
Alright. Dave the dog. Familiar pup from across the dance floor. He wags his tail when he sees you. Hey, hi, it's me again, Dave the dog. The wisp of Marion the human appears by his side. She fizzes like pop. Miriam says hi too. Nice to see you both again. You are a good human. See, Miriam, I told you. Miriam's voice crackles pleasantly. Must be happy to be reunited. Absolutely. Definitely. Tail waggingly. Miriam's whisk sparkles. We have a bond for sure. When she was far away, that bond was sure stretched, but it'll never break. So now you wait. Wait. Oh, you mean waiting for Miriam to die? Miriam's whisk fizzles a bit. Honestly, I just want Miriam to live her life. The longer, the better. I hope she lives to be 12. Aw, maybe even 13. That's 91 in people years. How does the wisp feel about that? What do you think, Miriam? Uh-huh. So, I don't understand. Miriam's whip dances a little. She seems fine with that, so long as she stays close. Stays close, okay? Crackles apologetically. You're a good dog, Dave. Thank you for saying so. No, I'm good. You're such a good human. So hearing I'm good from you, well, I trust it's true. I am good. A good dog. Aww. Miriam's whip flies over to the water's edge. She makes loops in the air as she goes. She wants me to chase her. I gotta go chase her. Thanks again for everything. Don't forget, my other human. Let's go for another walk sometime. Aww. Dave barks and wags his tail as he tries to catch Miriam's wisp. She dances above the red sand, barely out of reach. As Dave barks and growls playfully, his tail won't stop wagging. What a good boy. Aww. This might be my favorite dating sim. Alright, then all that's left, we can't talk to the party man. Spooky Peter. A ghost party is going strong. Everyone's dancing and having a blast. Well, almost everyone. Hey, do you, by chance, know a ghost with a hat? A weird dude made of dust. Talks like a book. Spooky Peter? That's the one. He's asking for you. Over in the corner. He's running some scam. Guests must have been complaining. Says he's ruining their night. Let me handle this. Would you? Thanks, baby doll. You spot Spooky Peter across the room. He is sitting at the table with 12 drinks. Damn. Aha, my protege returns, ready for another lesson. Always. Then join me in a game of wits. The rules are simple. Something is rattling around in there. I've already ordered 12 festive and tropical beverages. We take turns drinking them. You may drink 1, 2, or 3. The ghost who finishes the last of the drinks, well, they win, of course. Win what? The next round. He motions to the drinks on the table. Friends always go first. How many will you drink? 3. Then I will take 1. Excuse me. That leaves 8. How many will you drink? If I do 3... Yeah, do 3. Then I will have 1 drink. Now there are 4. How many will you drink? Shit, they've won. There's no way to win. Damn. because they go second. My triumph, like death itself, was inevitable. Alright, I'm done with this. Then the lesson is at its end. Spooky Peter gasps for air. Ignore it. Ignore it. Let's just focus on the lesson. But I worry about you. You needn't worry, protege. I am simply old, even for a ghost. He sighs. Now then, it's time once again to disappear like ash on the hellish wind. But fret not. If you wish to see me again, just look in the mirror. Or come back here. I have nowhere else to be. Old ghost here. Can see why the other guests were annoyed. Spooky Peter's game was pretty tricky. Say what you want about Peter. The old ghoul's always full of surprises. Alright, here's our last one. We've talked to everyone. I think I 100%ed this whole game. Stephanie. Steph is in the middle of the dance floor. Ghosts and demons are dancing in circles around her. Steph shakes, eyes rolled back, almost in a trance. It looks more like a ritual than a dance party. But then, this is hell, and these are dead people we're talking about here, so makes sense. Hey. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hi. The music is louder on the dance floor, and Steph is soft-spoken. She has yet to yell. She has to yell to be heard. I'm so happy you're here. I could say the same about you. Beg your pardon? Sorry. It's hard to hear in here. I could say the same about you. I love them too. My absolute favorite band. Steph absolutely didn't hear you. How? Sorry, just a sec. Sorry, okay. So how have you been? Pretty good. Sorry to hear that. Things with me have been great. I've been traveling a ton, deciding what kind of ghost I want to be. I tried haunting a restaurant. Nobody noticed. And a video store. But it was deader than me. So now I'm trying out a concert hall. And it's perfect. Never been happier. What kind of music? Italian, mostly. Lots of pasta and cheese. Sorry, one more sec. This is a good part. Awesome. So yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah, the restaurant. I have no idea what's going on. I absolutely use tomato sauce, but I should probably let you go. I'm supposed to be concentrating. Something about a Lydian liturgy and the deepest hells, whatever. All I know is it's great to see you, and this is super fun. Good for her. So Steph's fine. Alrighty then. Well, what if I go back to Riley? Riley's still on stage, singing his heart out. There's nothing I would like better than lying beside you forever in a graveyard cemetery row, watching the green grass grow. I love him. But I think that's it. There's nothing left to do. I mean, I talked to everybody. Agatha got her stake back. He bleeped out of existence. Dave found his human. Drea's still kind of annoying, like kind of a ne'er-do-well. Gary's still in perpetual torment. Holly found her husband. Kaio is still shy. Leon got his bro dead, so now they're hanging out, robbing stuff together. Riley and I... Background music? Are you playing? There it is. Riley and I are madly in love. Spooky Peter is still being spooky and scary and old. Stephanie's living her best life. And Vera is a medium for ghosts. Ghost medium. Everything turned out great. You're going then? That's too bad. I was hoping maybe we could talk. I'm glad to see you, to be honest. When we first met, you really kind of made an impression on me. Oh my god. She's the secret person. I hoped that you'd be here. I almost didn't come. I tend to be that kind of ghost who stays at home, bringing on a good TV show, maybe munching on bad food, like ramen with a cut of hot dogs. Not that I have to eat anything. I just like how familiar it feels. Glad you came out. Me too. I sure don't get what you'd see in me, though. I'm kind of a bland Fran. I mean, you're earnest. Thank you. Can only be me. Gosh, now I'm blushing. You might not see it, but trust me, I try my best to be kind. I didn't used to have many friends. I guess that's why I arranged speed dating, to get to know people better. Makes them tick, and how I fit in, if I fit in. Still not sure I do. I need background music. You fit in here. In hell? With the rest of us. Even the nice ones, and the sad ones, and the spooky customers. Especially the nice ones. I guess in the end, we're all in this together. Aww. Fran walks out onto the dance floor. She smiles. Aww. Thank you so much for signing up for this silly little speed dating. And for taking the time to know me and all these other misfit spirits. I can't imagine what our deaths would be like without you here to liven things up. Ah, it's so sweet. What a masterpiece. What an absolute masterpiece. Alrighty then. Well, that was Speed Dating for Ghosts. A masterpiece. Did I find my pride? A little bit. I learned a lot about dating, which may help me in the future. But I'm glad that I could do this. I know that it's not super entertaining or exciting. It was just kind of chill. I'm sure people had fun for a little bit. I hope you had fun if you're watching this on YouTube or something. I had a blast. And I learned a lot. So I will see you guys tomorrow for more. I have to go to work now. And the next few days, it's going to be shorter streams. So I'm going to be playing some shorter games. And I think I'm just going to stick to one game per stream from now on. Having more people on, it just doesn't work. It never works. So, one game, one stream. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Aloney Thievered played bye for 0 bits.